Welcome to Food and Facilities, an online show for Planting to Processing Magazine, formerly West Coast Industrial Solutions Magazine. Watch what you read for safety, compliance, and innovation news within manufacturing, agriculture, food processing, and food and beverage industries. In this episode, we'll be discussing industry-specialized insurance solutions with Roland Guillen of Bender Insurance Solutions. Welcome to Food and Facilities. I'm Tara Sweeney, Marketing Director for Planting to Processing Magazine, formerly West Coast Industrial Solutions Magazine. Make sure to subscribe or check out our advertising options at wcismag.com/subscribe or /advertise for all safety, compliance, and innovation news in manufacturing, food and beverage, food processing, and agriculture. Make sure to reach out to one of our sponsors, Fine Print Plus. They're your source for print, packing, and promotion. If you mention this advertisement, you can receive 500 free business cards with purchase for new customers. They do graphic design, print and copies, custom apparel, promotional items, parcel service, and they recently started a will call and delivery service. If you want to reach out to them, you can reach them at 559-237-4747. Give them an email at graphics@fineprintplus.com or request a quote at fineprintplus.com /quote. And I'm here with my guest, Roland Guillen. He's the Vice President in Alternative Risk Markets for My Bender Solutions, and you can give him a call at 916-380-5305 or his mobile number at 916-467-6380, or you can email him at rguillen@mybendersolutions.com, and you can reach out to him on LinkedIn at Roland Guillen. Roland?
Hi, good morning, Tara. Thanks for having me, and look forward to spending a few minutes with you this Saturday morning. So,
Can you give our viewers and listeners a little background about you and Bender Solutions?
yeah, absolutely. And you know, one thing I don't think I ever told you or shared with you is that actually I'm a native of Fresno in the San Joaquin Valley. Born and raised. I always say it started with Fresno. That was my schooling. Fresno High, Fresno City, Fresno State. So Fresno is very close to my heart. But in regards to Bender Insurance Solutions, I just wanted to take a few moments and kind of share a little about us. Like many businesses in the San Joaquin Valley, Bender Insurance Solutions is very rich in history. And we were founded in 1938 by our founder, Warren G. Bender, and when he started his career as a AAA insurance agent. And, you know, really what happened is that kind of changed the course of Sacramento history, as we say, and charted a path for growth. After a stint as a traveler's agent, after he served his country in World War II, Warren opened up the first office in Sacramento in 1949 on the corner of 18th and I Streets, and today we still have a nice picture of our first office. Since that time, we went through a number of generational growth. The second generation, my current boss, Stephen Bender, joined the company in 1972 as a personal insurance and small commercial producer. Everybody starts from the ground floor and works away into a leadership position. His brother, Jim, did join the organization in 1982 and brought with him a wealth of expertise and experience in the construction industry. And Stephen took the helm of the company in 1983. And 2 years later, his father, Warren, retired after nearly 50 years in the insurance industry. You know, and we move on to our third generation. In our third generation, in 1996, Chris Bender joined the organization, which is Jim's son. Stephen's daughter, Maggie, and Jillian and Allison also joined the company. And over the years, we've experienced tremendous growth in our organization. And we've also been recognized over the past as a regional A+ employer. Under Stephen's leadership, our insurance brokerage has really grew from 3 employees in its humble days to today, where we have more than 50 employees. And last but not least, new developments. While there's a lot of consolidation within many industries in the San Joaquin Valley, the insurance industry has also seen a lot of consolidation due to the lack of succession planning. And we will continue to be around for another 50 years or 70 years. And our latest transition in succession was really moving from a family-owned company, family-run company, to an employee-owned company. And a couple years ago, we went through the strategic planning, and we are now what we call an employee-owned company. We're proud of that. That will allow us to be independent and family-owned, family-run as an organization. Today, we continue to be one of the largest and only employee-owned insurance brokerages in the commercial insurance industry. And a little bit about us. So I kind of talked about our history, but I'm very proud of our awards and recognition. Sacramento Business Journal has recognized us for our corporate philanthropy. I'll talk a little more about that. We're involved in numerous organizations. One of them is Eschaton, and Sacramento Chamber has also inducted us into the Hall of Fame. We serve many industries. We're expertise and specialists in a variety of industries: construction, agriculture, and technology, manufacturing. And manufacturing is one of the areas that I spend a lot of my time on focus. Healthcare, nonprofits, and commercial real estate, and much more. We focus on this so that we can bring over 70 years of industry expertise to our clients throughout not only Sacramento region, but California and the Western states and abroad. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but when somebody says to me, "Hey, Roland, what do you do as a commercial insurance brokerage or a brokerage?" And I always say, we really do very few things that we don't do. And really that is 401k and individual life. And we're very proud to say that we have a strong team that focuses on commercial insurance, employee benefits, personal insurance, surety and bonding. And in regards to manufacturing and distribution, where I spend my time, I also head up our alternative risk programs, and that's a fancy word for captives and large deductible programs and more. And hopefully you'll have me back where I can spend a little more time on that and really kind of dive into that, what we call a business strategy. And as you and I talked, Sarah, Bender University. One of our big part of our mission is education, and it's not only for our customers, but it's also for just the business community as a whole throughout California and the Western states. Like many businesses, when COVID hit, we had to pivot. Our Bender U was really seminars. We have a meeting room we call the War Room, now the Solution Center, where we'd host a variety of different types of seminars on a different variety of topics. Last March, when COVID hit, we had to pivot, and now we're doing webinars. We're continuing our educational outreach. There's never a charge, and all business owners, large and small, are always welcome. Topics that we've talked about in the past, labor law updates. We'll do probably 3 to 4 of those a year. We've had violence in the workplace, OSHA compliance, which is really important now with COVID, especially in the San Joaquin Valley. Cyber phishing, the PH and not the F, okay? In the news, in the past, and in current day is really the issues that not only individuals like you and me, but businesses are having with cyber liability. Healthcare, group captives, and so much more. And community. You know, I always like to say that folks, we have a fun team. Philanthropy is a big part of what we do. And, you know, if it's not the holiday charity drive, food drive, it's supporting the food bank, Bunko night for nonprofits. Everybody loves Bunko. We used to do, up until COVID, our charity golf tournament to benefit the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And that's an organization that, since I've been involved with vendor insurance about almost 11 years ago, that we continue to support. And I actually chair the Sacramento chapter for Leukemia Lymphoma Society and so forth. Charity walks and volunteer days, and you can kind of see a few pictures of our team as we're out there in the community. And really, you know, it kind of goes back to me, vendor insurance solutions. And I know you talked a little bit about how you can contact me. If there was one thing that I would say is for your audience today is please take a look at our website, send me a link or an email, and I'd be happy to get you on the distribution for upcoming vendor use. So thank you for allowing me to spend a few minutes about our organization.
Thank you for sharing, Roland. Can you give me some information on how you've seen the insurance industry change during the pandemic?
Yes, it's a great question. I would say that the insurance industry has changed as business owners have had to change. You know, it's COVID-19, March, this same time last year that we were, I guess, hit with COVID-19 and a complete shutdown. And businesses like insurance industry had to shift. We had to shift on how we connected with our clients, virtually like we're doing today, as opposed to in person. But really, how people had to shift and the insurance community had to shift was really in regards to helping businesses get educated in regards to how to navigate all the different requirements in regards to OSHA, regards to labor law that they've been faced with. Hopefully, with the vaccine, and I think I shared with you, my wife will be getting her vaccine later today at about 12:15. We'll be, you know, coming to some form of normalcy down the road. Yeah, thank you.
What are some things you wish more people knew about the insurance industry?
That's a great question. I'm going to use the word control. And the reason I say control is that one of the things that I think, you know, when we're talking to our clients, our prospective clients, is we want to let them know that they can control their destiny in regards to their insurance programs and renewals. And what that really means is this. This means that starting early, you know, I was meeting with a couple of strategic partners and I asked the question, I said, in your opinion, how long do you think it takes for somebody like us to put together a comprehensive, cost-effective insurance program? They said, you know, 30, maybe 45 days. And in reality, it really takes us 60, 90 days to put something together that is meaningful and price conscious for our customers. And what I mean by control is business owners can control that destiny by reaching out to their broker 90 days, 120 days prior to the renewal and engaging in the process. The other way, the other thing that I would mention to business owners is that I call it return on investment, ROI. And you are paying your insurance broker like me a premium or a commission that is built into the premium. And I always say, what are you getting for that 10 or 15 or 20% commission that you're paying? And what we do is we kind of walk them through the different resources that an insurance carrier can provide or an insurance broker provide. And the idea behind that, at the end of the day, we want them to feel that they receive value for the policy and the services that we offer, and hopefully their insurance broker offers too. That's the two things that I mentioned.
What is a project that you've worked on that you enjoyed recently?
Well, that's a great question. I'm going to go back to Vendor U. And as I had mentioned, education is a big part of what we do. And we have a Vendor U committee. And one of the projects is really kind of reaching out to our clients, reaching out to our strategic partners to really find what is of value to the business community. So for example, I had mentioned OSHA recently, and I was actually meeting with a prospective client virtually, like we are today, and just talking about what's going on in their business. And unfortunately, they were engaging in an OSHA visit, which required that they hire an outside consultant. So I thought, you know what? Let's be a little more proactive in providing education to business owners should OSHA come knocking on the door, how they can be prepared for that type of visit. The other project that I've worked on, and this is really probably about April of last year when COVID hit. Things were changing weekly, things were changing daily in regards to the requirements, in regards to labor law, in regards to OSHA, and really in regards to manufacturing, okay, and distribution and agriculture. And one of the projects that I engaged with one of our risk control partners from safety compliance was a COVID audit. And what that means is Jeff and I would go out and meet with the client, and we would provide a complimentary consultation visit to help them make sure that they are adhering to all the requirements that were mandated by them, by OSHA and labor law. That's one of the best projects. I think we continue to do that today. And we have found that not only our clients, the businesses as a whole have appreciated that third party review. So yeah, those are probably the two most important projects. The other project that I'm very proud of is our community involvement. It is not really insurance related, but a big part of what I do is spend time with our organization through the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, bringing in the business community to help support research and patient services. There is also a chapter in the San Joaquin Valley in Fresno specifically. And if you'd love to learn more, I'd be honored to share more about that.
Would love to hear more about that. Is there anything else that you'd like to share before we close for today?
That in regards to insurance and risk management, it's an ever-changing world. And I would say that not only has COVID-19 kind of put a burden on the insurance community, but really businesses at large in trying to navigate the ebbs and flows. But insurance carriers are asking some unique questions right now, wanting to understand how COVID has impacted your business. And that kind of goes back to starting the process earlier. So starting the process earlier, engaging with your broker, engaging with your current insurance carrier will help you in getting the best outcome of your upcoming renewal. So thank you for having me, Tara. It's been a pleasure, and look forward to having me back. Thank you.
Likewise. Have a good day, Roland.
Great. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Reach out to our sponsor, DCI, or Dynamic Coatings Incorporated. They're a concrete restoration and flooring solution. They offer seamless, antimicrobial, durable, dustproof, and fast cure concrete sealants. They are USDA, FDA, OSHA, and HACCP approved. You can reach them at www.dciflooring.com or give them a call at their Sacramento location at 916-485-6800. Their Oakland location at 510-352-7000, their Fresno location at 559-225-4605, or their Los Angeles location at 562-634-9887. And now we will have a moment of silence for our Black Lives Matter community.